Hello, I hope everyone is doing well. Excuse me, I am just in a bit of a mad scramble. Okay. More Resident Evil 2. Shall we get to it? I am critically injured, and in what I think is the last act of Leon's story. I think. I could be completely wrong. A map does help, though. So, Panagia, Viritage, I hope you are both well. Oh boy, pizza. Leon, that would probably help. Oh, I'm glad to hear the DLC's good. I'm still yet to play the base game. I basically tossed a coin between that and this, but I ended up on this. Oh, is this a door I can go into? Yes. Gee, I do hope it's safe. Zola, Bagra, hey! I don't think I'll get eaten. Meds! Yes, of course. Moment. Okay, so I actually forgot to sort my medication, but I did take the pill packets out, so I'll just quickly get these together. Damn these child-proof containers. Ah. Pills and drink taken. Thank you, Zola. Yes, considering we're past the sewer section with the giant crocodile or alligator or what have you, I do not think I'm going to get eaten in this run-through. Okay. Oh boy. I don't want to waste ammo. Oh, dang it. No, I don't have any secondary items, like no grenades, no knife. Things ain't looking too good for me. Okay, Leon, this is free food. I don't care how long it's been sitting around. Okay, knife. You're also allowed to sit, 26. You don't have to hang out, you can just sit. Large gunpowder is helpful. Oh. There are a lot more zombies than I was anticipating. As in, I was not anticipating any. And, you know,
this might come in handy.
I don't know why. I inspect this, like, is this... Ah, okay. You stay behind there. No? No? Ah, very spooky. Oh no, Veritage is here for the upgrade chips. Will they even be compatible? Not in the watches list? Oh, that's... Twitch is slow sometimes. Okay. What is this? Oh, is it like missing a battery? Yeah, I think it's missing a battery. Alright. Keep that in mind. Ah, thank you, Rex. Good to see you. Forgot about you, somehow. He's dealt with, and now do I have access to this one? No. I don't think he was already dead. I think he was ready to get up. Oh. Oh, I need to combine this with this. There we go, okay. And there's nothing else there. That was just dumb. Should not have done that. Okay.
Dr. Lee, your presence is urgently requested by Chief Cartwright in the East area.
Nothing else in there. I do not think I'm going to need this anymore. It's not in this area. If I end up having to go back an area, fair play. Ah, hey, good to see you. And I'm out of save slots. But back to the start I go. Okay, so she did not come along quietly.
West area. Got it.
Yeah, I hope everyone's having a chill Halloween, not getting too spooked. Eat Halloween macaroni. The macaroni is a different shape. Yeah, I don't expect much action on my end. I've had one trick-or-treater since moving into this place, and it wasn't on Halloween. It was very unusual. Down to them. Every potted plant is medicine. I just wanted some candy. Gunpowder. Good, 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 good. Yeah, if there's a green plant, you can take it and it's medicine. That's just how it is. It's the way of the world. Oh. Hey, buddy.
Jesus. What happened here?
Some sort of banter, I think, Leon. Yeah, no, when that kid showed up, like days before Halloween, trick-or-treating, I just had to say, I have not bought any candy. It is not Halloween yet. Sorry.
Senior staff clearance required for computer access.
Bit of witty bants. Just having a laugh, mate. Just having a laugh. Oh, didn't even notice that one. That thing's alive, isn't it? Yep. Oh, jeez. Give him a cheeky Nando's. This is new.
Son of a bitch.
Its mouth is on the wrong way. Yeah, okay, so on one hand, I haven't been ambushed by it. On the other, ow. High-grade gunpowder. Okay, that's a quick combine then. Be for my shotty. Jeez. You stopped flailing for a second. Okay. Just gotta get the pustules. Input code. No. I don't think I will. Grenade, why not?
Dispensing solution now.
Well, I don't know what I just did, but I did it. Okay. Feel a lot better about using the green herb if I could combine it with a red one first. Where's the other one? Okay. Okay, one down. And out of handgun ammo. Ooh, red herb, good. Okay, we have health. Oh, no, drug test. I literally just took drugs. Oh, we're doomed. We'll never get into college. And we get into that to make a solution to kill all the plant thingies. Those don't open. Stuff, please. Hey, gunpowder, I'll take. What are we trying? Oh, it is a new concoction. It shall send us into the stratosphere.
Jesus.
Oh, that felt like a real waste. Oh, maybe, so it's like an F, but but a little shifted down, and 2 lines, a couple of diagonals. Okay, I'm considering. Oh, wait, no, I need to be back here. Thank you. Not this way. Through here? Yes. So it was this. Wait, so out of there. That hatch. Cool. And yeah, that's the way out. Oh, and yeah, okay, they come back. So none of the killing I do is actually permanent. More gunpowder. Cool. It's very important I have handgun ammo. Now I won't need to waste shotgun ammo on those stools. I need to get past the guy. That said 57. It was 2 large gunpowders. Server room door. Doesn't have any power. Or it's lost connection, maybe? Let it be known I don't trust any of these 3 corpses. Oh boy, a trophy? Oh, I'll have to leave it behind. For now. Oh, wait. There we go. Murph. Oh, okay, so I don't... Yeah, I still think that's a battery I need. Oh. Nope. Death. I was not ready for 2 lickers. I'd forgotten they existed. Right, how far... That's a decent ways back. Wow, that's really mean. Okay, there was nothing here. Yeah, I know I could be faster with these things. That requires more access. That one. that one,
You bastard.
and bring up to that one. Big flash grenade. Does this stay the same? Cool. Get the dispensing thingy.
Dispensing solution now.
We take this, combine it with this. Take it. Reload this in advance. Get this. Nothing there. Okay, okay. I've underestimated the number of them. Is there anything over here? No, I just followed the correct path the first time, I guess. Okay.
Just
Wait. Life hacks. Just use fire. Okay. Okay, that's the correct way. So if I go back here, map, get the large gunpowder, which will combine with that handgun ammo. Combine that with that, I get some shotgun ammo. Gonna have a grenade ready. And now you see, I would love to have an opportunity to save right here. Oh, yeah, that door doesn't have power. Were there any pickups? No. Do not want to do this again. No. No. Okay, I can make this easier on myself. Will that one come down? This isn't effective if he's up there, I don't think. I'll give it a go anyway. Holy shit. Really? You know what? I took one hit. I'm okay with that. I just need to get to a point where it'll let me save. I'll try the other door just in case. I think. Oh wait, I think I had a low energy symbol. Yeah, it did. Okay. Might have been a waste of a grenade, but I really hate lickers.
Damn it.
Anything down there? No, there are no items on this level. Oh, jeez. Now there are items. The clove tea, hello. I do agree, cheese. Always cheese. Signal modulator. I thought it was like a battery. It does look like it'll fit there. Oh, burning is the only way to take those guys down. Okay, well, accidentally stumbled on that, I suppose. The items. Oh, and it's a big circle. We're back here. Hmm. That'll do for now. That's right. Okay, I'm gonna head backwards. Nap room? Yeah, nap room, which is, I suppose, where I want to go. To see if I can use that, signal breaker. The modulator, rather. You know, I assume that all the employees are living down here, so a nap room makes sense. Though it does imply they're not allowed very long to sleep, which is very rude. I can't believe Umbrella would be rude. Let your employees sleep. Okay, will this work? I mean error. Came all the way back here for an error? Oh no, it's a puzzle. Oh, I see. So is that now right? It's on MUF. Hey! Oh, more inventory slots. Those are full of zombies, aren't they? Okay, so I'm gonna take this. You died, pal. Soz. Okay, so nap room, not great results. Oh, there's more loot around here that I missed. Oh, jeez. I'm fine, thank you, Clothy. How are you doing? Having a nice Halloween? Just chilling?
Shit!
They're just gonna keep enjoying themselves. What loot am I missing? Oh, here. Oh, hand grenade. Good. Good, good, good. And that's the area clear. Do this in advance in case I end up in a rush. The next signal was this one. And that was in the room just before the liquors, if I remember rightly. Which should be totally clear. I hope. Safety save? Elky, hey, happy Halloween! I hope you're doing well. Welcome to the stream.
Jesus. What happened here?
Just gonna ignore you guys. Oh, wait. You're gonna be back up, aren't you?
Jesus.
No, you guys can't be back up. Yeah, if I remember rightly... Oh. I'll go get that blue herb so it's not saying there's still loot here. It's still saying there's loot here. I can inspect this later. Happy Spookmas. There's stuff in the drug testing lab as well, but we need to go there later. You know, it might just be red because we haven't done the dispersal stuff yet. Forgot the word. Okay, that still has no power, but it might get power. Yeah, it was on Murph, so... We good? We good. Now, just on the off chance I get it right, what if the next one I find is this one? Okay, what has electricity given us? Has it given us a door? It has. powder. Fuel. Oh, it's straight up the save room. Knife. Here. And what was the other room without power to the left here? Loot? Can I have loot? I would like loot. Stuff? Things?
Welcome back, Dr. Lee. You
Hey, how you
have
doing?
5 new messages.
You're gonna come back. Any of these openable? No. A helix anywhere? I put a secret on the bottom. Yeah, we've got a code. Stay down. Look those? No.
Who left the freezer open?
Okay, so I guess the solution isn't loaded in. Okay. Anything with this one? No. Let's see if I actually can read what that says. Solution is required to begin. Okay. Well, I need to find that solution somewhere. Not quite sure where. We have another code, so that's something to go on. Here? Yeah, I suppose you're right. The solution is a solution. I just need to find the solution to get the solution.
Senior staff clearance required for computer
Access, yes. Okay, so
access.
maybe the control terminal allows for a second code? Don't care. You as well? Yes, but also don't care. Yes. Okay, I have a feeling. I put it in there and unlocks the drug testing lab. That gives me the solution, which I can then input in the freezer. So what was the code? We've got the little diagonalies, a block, a representation of Thomas was alone, and then a really big block. Can I remember that? No. Diagonals, line, 2 blocks, big line. Hey!
Manual mode engaged. Adjust amount of solution to match cartridge capacity.
How do I know which is which? There was a note here. UMB number 21. Uh... Hey, Dutcher, I guess I'm doing science? Is that it? Is that right? $20 what? Sorry, 26. That'll be UMB number 26 minus 5. Back down now? Forgetting exact directions already. Oh, yep, definitely. Circle toys, yeah, those little towers. Gotta love an experiment where you'll get it eventually if you just keep trying. Just keep swapping them around. It's fine. Be cooled.
Cooling sequence in progress.
Oh, is this time-based? Do I have to get it back to the greenhouse before it gets too warm? Or is the game not that mean?
Cooling. Complete.
Is the zombie waking up? You waking up? No? Okay. me surprised. So we dispense this into the greenhouse.
Son of a bitch.
And then we can get the key card that's in there. Safety save. Yeah. Again? It better be that for them. Okay, now we put this into here.
Dispensing solution now.
That did the trick.
Warning. You have dispersed a dangerous solution without authorization.
Yeah, I don't care.
Your actions have been logged, and you may be subject to disciplinary measures.
Oh no. I'm in trouble. Wait. What? What?
Shit!
Are you... What? No! Yeah, fucking I have 2 knives. Piss off. Oh no! Why is he back? No, it's not this way. No, it wasn't this way. I'm getting confused. I'm scared. Why is he alive? Don't be alive, don't be alive, don't be alive. Oh, thank God. The zombies are, though. No! Ah! Damn it, I need my knives. Ah, wrong button. Oh no, I just wanted my knife back. Oh, that's a mistake. Did I get this one? I did get this one. Right? Yes. Well, at least the grenade didn't destroy my knife. Okay, so I have clearance now. So I can get into that PC. Okay, spies in the nest. Auto-generated mail. Me doing that thing. Cool. Okay, now I should be able to leave. This way? Good, now we can get to the west area, I assume. And that'll get me level 4 access, and then I can go down. Okay, how are we looking? All blue, all blue.
Hopefully
It's all tricks, Palki. It's all tricks. And hi, Rex. Don't come alive, don't come alive, don't come alive. Oh, a cassette. Okay, okay. Anything that unlocks? Ah, I configured it wrong. I needed this one. And now I'll configure. Oh, that's ticked off. That one's done with. So is that. Keep all of that around. Oh, actually, I'll combine those two to get some more shotgun shells. And I can play that VHS. That's convenient. If I can get rid of that. Cassette, sorry.
Got eyes on the G-Virus.
Going in.
Dr. Birkin, you'll come along with us quietly.
You think I didn't know you were coming? This is my life's work. I'm not handing over anything.
We have our orders, Dr. Birkin.
Oh.
I'll ask you one more time. Hold your fire! What the fuck were you thinking? Our orders were to bring him in alive.
Hostage negotiation.
We had a snafu. Target resisted. We had to take him out. That's correct, sir. Roger that. Just the samples, then. Let's move.
So those were G samples.
Alrighty. Is there really no typewriter? There's really no typewriter. Oh, yeah, I can put the tape away. Not fully reloaded? Yes. I have to be locked and loaded because there's a madman chasing me. Uh... Oh, all that's fucked up.
Huh. That was easy.
Oh, don't say that.
All right. Now back to Ada.
Attention. Unauthorized removal of a level 4 virus detected.
There we
Facility
go.
lockdown initiated.
Did I just get a time limit?
Self-destruct sequence will begin when lockdown
I think I just got a time limit.
is complete. Attention. Unauthorized removal of level 4 virus.
Yeah.
Facility lockdown initiated. Self-destruct sequence will begin when lockdown is complete.
Mr. X is gonna be in the way. Or the tyrant. Oh. Okay. Dar has redeemed a tea break. So, for the next couple of minutes, everyone can go to the restroom or get themselves a cup of tea or coffee or whatever you prefer. And I'll be back in a couple of minutes while I make my own brew. Take care. Okay, intermission is continuing for a moment, but I am back. I have a fresh cup of tea, and I'm just going to do a couple of little odd jobs, put my pills away. Naya, hey, how you doing? Good to see you. Fantastic, Vagra. I got a little bit of chocolate, so I'm a happy Doug. It will just take a couple of minutes. This break has given me an idea. Go off screen. Thank you. It didn't occur to me that sometimes a game might not have any background noise during this screen, so just fix that. Alright. Are you ready to get going? Because, I mean, Dad grabbing dinner, that's going to take a while, so I have a feeling he was just taking any excuse to use tea break for the first time.
Move! He's mine! This has to end.
Oh, wow.
What the hell's going on?
Sorry, William. But we no choice.
Oh, well, I'm glad I don't have to fight him.
You called this thing William. Why?
It shouldn't have been like this. It's Umbrella's fault, this whole mess.
You're Umbrella too. You're telling me you weren't involved in this?
Yes. But we never meant for this to happen.
Then tell me everything. Right from the start.
This is not a good time. You need to run.
You don't get away that easily.
Good God, William. What have you done?
So you made this monster.
We made the G-Virus, but we never intended
You can
this
spin it any way you want. You're still responsible.
Place is gonna blow up. Oh, well. That's gotta hurt.
What the hell? Oh, shit. What are you doing?
We can't let him get away!
Okay.
We end this here.
Class A breach detected. Flash quarantine until target is neutralized.
Uh-oh. Okay, that was just kind of silly. Uh... Oh. Okay, it's throwing me a bone here. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Okay. Now we're having issues. Okay, if I don't find some healing items... Okay, okay. That'll keep me alive a moment longer. And no ammo except handgun. Okay. Okay, okay. Did we get him? Okay. Probably a good idea to move.
Target has been neutralized. Ending quarantine. Attention.
Jesus. That looks bad.
Feels worse. Believe me.
Talk about what you said. I don't know how much I believe.
Just tell me you'll destroy that G sample.
No, it's evidence. It's going to the FBI.
You trust that bitch?
What's that supposed to mean?
She's not FBI. She's a mercenary. She's gonna sell it. G-Virus is gonna go to the highest bidder.
Bullshit.
I hope you're right. But if the G-Virus gets into the wrong hands...
Attention. Unauthorized removal of a level 4 virus detected. Facility lockdown initiated. Sequence will begin begin when lockdown is complete.
Okay, let's hopefully not explode.
Self-destruct sequence
How did I miss this?
initiated. Use the central elevator to evacuate immediately to the bottom level train platform.
What else is in here?
Attention. Self-destruct sequence initiated. Use the central
Leon is the
elevator to
naive
evacuate
rookie cop.
immediately to the
He,
bottom level train platform.
he has a lot to learn.
Attention.
Uh,
Self-destruct sequence
There it is.
initiated.
Now we blew? We blew.
Use the
These I don't need. Nah, I can keep hold of them.
to evacuate immediately to the bottom level train platform. Attention. Self-destruct
Oh. Okay, that'd do it.
I was just thinking about you.
That makes two of us. I was getting worried.
No, we make a good team. I gotta ask you something.
Way's clear. Please, tell me you got it.
Oh, I got it.
Let me verify the G sample and we get the hell out of here.
Before we do that, I ran into Annette. She claims you're not FBI.
Oh, Leon. Why couldn't you just hand over the sample?
As I realized, as much as I wanted to trust you, I didn't.
I really hoped it wouldn't end up like this.
So that's all this was. I was just some pawn to you,
Look, I'm just doing my job.
and I'm doing mine, so drop that damn gun! I'm taking you in.
Hand over the sample, Leon. I don't want to hurt you.
And you shoot me. But I don't think you can.
Well,
No one gets that sample now.
I don't think that was the plan. You could not have predicted that.
Hold on. I think I can.
Forget it.
Shut up, I've got you.
It's not worth it.
Don't do this.
Take care of yourself, Leon.
No!
How is she pulling this off? Like... I played Resi 4. I know she's still around. So, I want to know what goes on with that. That's bullshit. Plot armor, yeah. Yeah. She landed in Mr. X's waiting arms.
self-destruct sequence initiated. Use the central elevator to evacuate immediately to the bottom level train platform.
Okay, now we're on a timer. Do we have any regular gunpowder? No.
Attention. Self-destruct sequence initiated.
We'll go knife.
To evacuate
No, 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 we'll go flash.
attention.
Oh, jeez, okay, that's what I was missing. A jetpack! You know, that'd be funny shit. I want to see that.
Use the central elevator to evacuate immediately to the bottom level train platform.
No worries, Vagra. think we're like at the end.
Self-destruct sequence
Help.
initiated. Use the central elevator to evacuate immediately to the bottom
Who's
level
that?
platform.
Who is that? Claire?
Attention. Self-destruct sequence initiated.
Claire!
Yeah. Oh.
Leon?
To the bottom level train.
You're down here too!
Yeah, but the whole place is coming down. Listen to me. You need to get out. Fast.
Yeah. There's a way out. We can make
Well,
it.
she had like a grapple gun in Resi 4,
Where
but
are you now?
Claire, you still there?
she was keeping that quiet if she's got it here. And she waited quite a while.
Forget about me. Just get out of here. Damn it.
9 minutes until detonation.
Fresh knife.
Self-destruct sequence.
Safety save. Don't need any of this, don't need any of this. Can probably store that. Yeah. Okay, there is loot in here. Hydrate, thank you, Days. Ah, thank you for the head pats. Okay, Bagger, you haven't missed much. Claire is down here as well. We're running. Thing is, whenever a game gives me a countdown like this, I know that they'll give me ample time to get it done and get loot and whatever, but it still makes me rush like crazy. Oh, you!
Is this a fucking joke?
Right? Seriously? Hey, if you could just toss me over the fire.
Gotta keep going.
Attention. Self-destruct sequence initiated.
Okay.
Elevator to evacuate immediately. To the bottom level train. Platform. Attention. Self-destruct sequence initiated. Use the central.
Is it him? I feel like he's gonna jump down. Okay.
Come on.
Not a fan of your bullshit, buddy.
7 minutes until detonation.
Oh dear.
Until detonation.
Oh, of course. Of course he can do that. Why would I think otherwise? Oh, jeez. Okay, I'll take it. No! Oh, of course! It's the Resident Evil staple. How? How, though? Excuse me, I just need you to wait here for a second. I'm such a good soldier player.
You have arrived at the bottom level. 5 minutes until detonation.
Jesus.
That feels good. Wait, is that all the loot? That's all the loot.
Shit. Gotta get out of here.
Leon loves finishing his adventures with a rocket. Right, is that it? Am I done? Is that Leon's campaign?
Can't believe I actually miss her.
She's like a carriage away, isn't she? No? Okay.
Leon?
Hey. We made it.
Just
You're
like
not going
I
to
said.
question the little girl. Hey! Roll credits! Damn good game. Damn good game. I mean, I still have plenty more to do. Thanks for the head pats. Still have plenty more to do, but, Leon's campaign? Good. Good. I came so close to death so many times. I mean, and then there was the times I did die. Oh, Clovesy, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Metroid Fusion, that's a game I need to play. The only Metroid game I've played in full is Dread. That was my first Metroid game. Oh, Palky, thank you for the subscription. That's really kind of you. Ah, it's the treat. I appreciate that. I hope you enjoy the one emote that is currently available. I'm working on it, I'm working on it. Immediately before Dread, yeah, so I want to play Zero Mission, I want to play Super, like, I want to play all of them. Just got to, get around to it. So much to play. but I did love Dread. I, 100% at the map, loved it to bits. Okay, yes, you're on the same page as me, Viriton. 7 and... I played 7. I own 8, but I didn't know whether I wanted to play 8 or 2 for my Spooky Month game, and I settled on 2. So, but I do own 8. But fortuitous timing, now if I do start 8 at some point, I can get the Winter's expansion, so... Ooh, Hydrate. Thank you, Days. So, like, I can get all of 8 at once, instead of having to wait. But 7, yeah, 7 was fantastic. It was my first Resident Evil since 4. Weird order, huh? Playing 4, then 7, then 2, then probably 8. Oh, you never got far in 7? That's a shame. Really fun, really fun. I did a couple of playthroughs. Second one just to see how fast I could do it. As it turns out, fast enough for the achievement. And yeah, 4's fantastic. I remember I first played it on PS2. It was actually my grandmother's copy. My grandmother was a gamer. And then when a few years later, when I had a Nintendo Wii, I grabbed it for the Wii, and just the pinnacle version of 4. Oh, off for dinner, Palky? Yeah, hope to see you again. Thank you for this subscription. It's greatly appreciated. I hope you have a nice dinner. Yeah, I don't think any version of Resi 4 will ever quite match the Wii version in my mind. Sure, the controls make it a bit easier, but I loved it. 4 was your Vor Awakening? Yeah, oh, I've forgotten the name of that thing, but yeah, the big lake monster. Like, you get the fuck around and find out achievement. Hey, Ethan! Hey, welcome to the stream. We just finished Leon's story, and we're having a chat while the credits roll. Will there be an after-credits scene? Will we see Thanos in Resident Evil 3? I don't know. Yeah. Oh, I'm still going 26. We're not done with the stream yet. Mr. X is basically Thanos. Oh, I did not like him, not one bit. Yeah. Oh, we're continuing. Once the credits end, once we've made sure there's nothing else to go through, I am gonna do Claire's story because there's a whole other campaign. See what went on with Claire, and apparently there's a little girl involved at some point. Like, I don't know what's up with that. I didn't play the original. Oh, did they make the, do they make it work? Because it can be a bit iffy when the main character sucks. I think I heard, Tales of the Abyss had a bit of a problem with that. Like, the main character starts as a real douchebag, so a lot of people fall off it very quickly. Ah, well. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Oh yeah, when we start getting the logos, we're near the end of the credits. Ooh boy. Wow, this is a lot of third-party help and like extensions and wow. Stop playing right after shooting my shotgun at the big monster that killed me right afterwards. Did you just have a bit of a frustration moment? Or had you already been going for a while and you decided that maybe this was a good time to give it a break? Cool, after credit scene. No. Tentacles? I was thinking Mr. X, but that tentacles? B. You know? Actually, that is a really, really clean total time. Six hours 30, 33 saves. And now it'll tell me I've got unlocked. What's our new game plus bonus? Oh, whoops. The ending and certain parts of the game are different. Oh. Oh dear, Evan. So actually, you kind of get 4 playthroughs. Oh my gosh. Really? You have to beat them even faster for higher ranks. And there's hardcore difficulty as well. Wow, okay. Okay. You get costumes? Oh, the alternative outfits are a bit more classic Resident Evil 2, aren't they? You like the casual outfit. Okay. Let's do Claire's story. Let's get a start on this. No autosave, saving required. Nah, I'm gonna stick with standard. I may be a bit of a casual, but yeah.
Look, man, I'm serious, okay? I saw this with my own eyes.
Oh, I believe you, buddy. I believe you. Just
Oh,
tell us
same
the
as the
story,
original
tell us the story.
cutscene?
Okay, well,
Yeah, I think this is the same as the original. Here we go.
Yeah, I'm almost there. You know me, I'll be fine. Sounds good. I'll be back as soon as I find Chris. I will, but I gotta go. Why does everyone think I'm gonna get in trouble? What the? Hello? Hello?
Oh, I don't remember. Was Leon already in here by this point?
Anybody here?
I should have just checked for his car.
Hello?
Ah, yeah, I think that's Leon making a fuss.
Are you okay?
Or the cop. Oh, no? Okay,
Wait
he's
here.
giving the
We'll
same...
check it out.
Did the events change? Is this still the same guy getting attacked?
Excuse me, is everything okay?
It is! Okay. So, it's an alternate take on the starting events. Well, alternate character.
Don't come any closer! be alive. It's like a nightmare. Whoa, don't shoot!
Get down!
No. Okay, so they swap places for the intro.
We gotta get out of here.
You alright?
Yeah, I think so. Thanks.
You can thank me later, when we're safe.
Holy shit.
Come on! Get in!
Hold on.
What the hell is going on?
I don't know. Hopefully they'll have some answers at the police station.
Wait, you're a cop?
Yeah, Leon Kennedy. You are?
Claire. Claire Redfield.
Live around here?
No. I'm looking for my brother. He's a cop too.
Well, it's a good thing we found each other. I don't know what to expect anymore.
Well, it's good to see you again. And hey, I mean, I think someone stealing a cop uniform during a zombie outbreak is not beyond the realm of possibility. I think we can skip this.
Attention all citizens. Due to the citywide outbreak,
Fastest way to get body armor? You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
Raccoon City Police Station. Free food and medical supplies will be provided to everyone in need.
God, this is so unreal.
Police station's not much farther. They'll know something.
Yeah, but what if we're the only ones? What if there's no survivors?
No, there's survivors. It's a big city. There has to be. Looks like we're walking from here.
More like running.
Yeah, Claire, this is the RE engine. It's not unreal at all.
Leon, we gotta back up.
And the tanker shows up, tanker goes boom.
Holy shit. There, get out.
It is a very good engine.
Hold on!
And it runs pretty dang well. I've had no issues with this or 7.
Claire! Claire, you okay?
They're brother and sister, Vel.
It's not safe!
Oh shit.
The Redfield siblings.
Go on ahead! I'll meet you at the station! Can't stop. Gotta keep moving.
Can't stop, won't stop.
It's like the end of the world.
Yeah, we are playing as Claire. Where's the confusion?
The police station. Almost there.
Not all cops are Chris. Is a joke going over my head? Leon is the other character. We've done Leon's story, now we're doing Claire's, and Claire's looking for Chris. All the cops are Chris to me. Loot? No loot? Ah, yes, blue, no loot.
Anybody here?
ACAC, all cops are Chris. Love it. Oh. Didn't realize that.
Come on, Chris. Where are you? Oh shit. They're inside too.
David, Marvin, you there? I found a way out. It's in here.
Every Chris is a cop, but not every cop is a Chris.
Send reinforcements.
I don't think I've seen a Chris in this game other than Chris Redfield, so maybe.
I should help this guy.
Okay. Oh, we have to overwrite our Leon saves. Oh well, rip Leon. Okay, so it was through here first. I'm wondering how much things end up varying.
Great. Where are you?
I know a couple of Chris's IRL, but I don't know their occupations. I just know their personas. There's a Zombo in there.
Focus, Claire.
Are the personas cops? No. Hydrate will do. I have taken a sippy. Oh. Thank you, thank you. Rex would be proud.
Oh my god.
Open up! Hurry! Open up! Open this goddamn door!
For lack of alternate options. Might be loot.
I'm here!
Open the door!
This is the part where I repeat my joke from the first campaign.
Help me!
Give me your other hand!
Something, I have to arrest you. Something, it's okay, I'll just arrest your top half. I don't remember. Tell Marvin. You love him? You love him? Do you love Marvin? We'll never know. Okay, so same hints. Maybe we just didn't meet an angry enough zombie. Oh, no. Okay, first damage. Boards. Get ammo. Crawl back through where I guess police lieutenant guy should be here. If we're just swapping places with Leon.
You alright?
Yeah.
You're safe. For now. Marvin Branagh.
Marvin, the other guy had a hots for you.
Obviously someone taught you well.
Yeah. I know how to take care of myself.
You through would sort of make sense, I guess. Teeth are strong. I don't know,
So
but in
nobody
the
knows what caused
bones,
this?
I don't know.
There's a lot of theories.
Zombie video
But
game.
all I know for sure is that this place is crawling with zombies.
Yeah, you're telling me.
Hey, keep that on. Just in case.
I'm not gonna be around long. Once I find Chris, we're out of here.
You really Chris's sister?
Yeah. Why? Did you find something?
He's on vacation. Europe, I think. Left weeks ago.
Vacation? It's great news.
Well, I've got more for you. Looks like there might be a way out through this secret passageway.
Good. Hey. Hey, we should probably get you to a hospital.
Oh, forget about me. I can take care of myself.
No. Don't be ridiculous. You're gonna need some help.
Listen, Claire. Save yourself. So you can see your brother again. Now, you'll probably need this.
No, I'm not taking that. You're gonna...
I feel like I've clearly got one strapped to my shoulder already.
If you see one of those things, no matter who they were, you can't hesitate. Take them out if you can. Or you run.
Okay. So this was Lime green birds. Velth, it is covered in
Elliot was right.
either a
Yeah,
notebook
we're not
or
out here
a
yet.
line of dialogue, I forget. It used to be a museum. That's how they explain away all the crazy puzzles that Resident Evil has. So yeah, there are mystical secrets of all of these artifacts. And the cops just sort of moved in. Ah, no! I don't want to repeat the same conversation. Hey, no loot there. I swear something's supposed to be. I think they did like a McDonald's or something. You have to get into the cash register, but the manager took the only key and we don't know where he is. Yeah, that's all the same.
Turns a museum into a police station.
Ah, there we go. Do I need this? I'll store one of the health sprays. I don't need them right away. Crouch! No, there's nothing else. Yeah, and you've got a gnarly face. Big smile. I'm sure she's very concerned about OSHA violations right now.
Who's there?
You're absolutely right. And I'll just board this up. I didn't last time, but... Oh well. Yeah, whatever. Loot, loot, loot. More ammo. Unless they really start mixing things up. Then we know exactly what to expect. Boarding up window reduced spawns. Yeah, so they can come crawling through windows when they're not boarded up. And the boards just stay there as far as I can tell. They cannot get through them. Finite number of enemies? I don't think so. I think they can keep showing up. Rookie's first assignment. Yeah, I remember. So it was F. E. No, it was Ned. The first one was Ned. Ned and MR something. Margie. Okay, so that's a different part, so it's for my gun instead of Leon's. Vinny, hey, good to see you. We finished with Leon's campaign, we're on to Claire's now.
Oh no!
You already hate the map I'm in? How come? Ah. Was there anything in the corner? Yes. That can't be fully explored because of the safe, which I don't remember the combination to. Map is on Dead by Daylight and it's a bad one. Alright, they put the Raccoon City police station in. I don't get a chance to plunge the knife down. There's me just trying to save ammo. Okay, I'm just gonna hope he stays down. Okay, so same situation with the codes. But we can do 106 and 109 for loot. I'm hoping to be a bit more thorough with this one, because Leon's campaign... Oh geez, he can get in here? In Leon's campaign, I only got one of missing keys. I see he'll break through, but... Shoot. Don't have the space. Yep, switch herbs. Now we can take this and board this up before he gets in. We'll store the gunpowder for now because I'm alright for... Oh. I'm very alright for ammo. I've more gunpowder. Oh, well, I will put that gunpowder away as well. I do wonder what makes them so resistant to the T-virus. You know, they just seem to brush it off. Ah, yes, the washroom. Ammo for a grenade launcher. Okay. Oh no, the portable safe. Oh, I'd forgotten about the portable safe. Yeah, that guy doesn't come back. Oh, I don't remember that. Yeah, okay, I'll have to actually find the solution instead of just knowing it. Forgot about you. Don't care. Broke the glass, still can't get me. Oh, jeez. Sorry about the delay. Okay, I'm going to be right back because I need to use the restroom. That should only be a couple of minutes. Okay, I'm back and Rex is here. Hello, Rex. Okay. Time to deal with the portable safe, which is just the worst thing to deal with. Okay. This one? I need to be consistent, so this one. 2, 3. I have a really bad memory, it's why I was dreading this. thinking of? That one. Yep. This is unbearable for me. I've already forgot. This one? No. It's the one right next to it. Almost. Okay. Okay, thank God. Happy to not do that for another playthrough. Don't care. A cheerful tune. Yeah. I really wish I remembered these. No. Bad memory. Oh well. If I was really desperate, I could just go back into my Leon playthrough and look through my notes, but...
What was that?
Oh, that's right. I just have no space. Okay, I need to go use that spare part. Mess with my inventory. Oh, is he on the stairs? Oh, he's made his way up. See, they're not really dead until their heads explode most of the time. But I don't want to waste ammo going at them over and over again. Ah, yeah. So I need to weigh up what the best pickup is. So 102, that's gunpowder. 103, a knife. Row 8, flame rounds. 203, a hip pouch, which is the most useful, but I can't actually get both right now. So I'll just put it in here. I'll try to find the other one. Oh. D-pad to the locked tone was missing a few... Yeah, okay, I knew that. Right, so I didn't need any of those items right now. So West Office still has that safe. Yeah, I never got the USB key for the office in my first run. Yeah, there's plenty of stuff I just still don't know how to do. Store that. Store that. And let me guess, the zombie on the stairs is back up. No? You staying down for a bit? Cool. Okay, so that's the instructions for the liquors, which means they can exist now. rather they didn't. Hit pouch, good. Yep, cool. So that needs a detonator. Nothing.
Claire, it's Marvin. How fast can you get back here?
Why? What's up?
I've got something to show you. It's important.
All right, I'm on my way.
I was hoping it would really interrupt the conversation.
You bastard!
I can be a good shot. Sometimes. Head pats for doing a good murder.
What the hell is up with you?
Ah, thank you. And definitely dead. Alright, I need the red book for later. One soul as a treat. Double tapping. So I know for a fact I need to have these moved for later, because the next time I'm here, Mr. X will also be here. So when it comes down to it, just wanted to give Claire his jacket. What a gentleman. So then I'll get that, move that to the right, move that to the right, and that is ready. Lock that with that. There's comics about it too. Of course there are. Costumes have been added. Cool. So it is Fishy Scorpion Water. Map, maybe? Map. Good. Now back through the main hall to see Marvin. Wrong way.
There you are. Come here.
What is it?
Take a look.
Oh my god, he made it!
You know him?
Yeah, it's Leon. Kennedy, I think?
The rookie. Thought he looked familiar. You can make it to that courtyard. The second floor, east side.
Okay. Thanks, Marvin. I'm on it.
But first, Marvin. I have to fiddle with this. Are those? I don't need the red book yet. Yeah, that's Marvin, Vinny. Is he represented in Dead by Daylight? Was he a survivor that got added by any chance? Yeah, no, I think Resident Evil 2 is really fun days. I'm having a good time. Just vibing with it. That isn't the last door that uses that, is it? No. Okay, so we're back through here. Thinking about where I could possibly have to go. So that safe is locked. Well, that's locked until I can find another part. Locked. Ah, yes, the other spade door. Of course. So far, it's basically the same game. I just have a different weapon. I'm going to be quiet because I feel like there are lickers around. Good, that should be a shotgun or equivalent for Claire. Oh, I did this last time. I put the book away and then needed it immediately. Really, I should have remembered that from Leon's campaign, but oh well, I should have remembered a lot of things. How close is the weapons locker? Very close, actually. We'll get our new weapon. Okay, now I believe lickers can spawn through here now. Oh, it's the grenade launcher. Now that's interesting. Okay, so do I need any of these? Not yet. I could do a 1 or 2. Oh wait, no, I don't have enough room for that. Oh well, it's open. Okay, my phone is just spamming me with notifications. Okay, it has just remembered it has access to the internet and it gave me a couple of hours of notifications at once. So, West Office? Yeah. So I've got the red book, which I will put away soon. I can get rid of the spade key. It says I can discard them, but like I still get nervous about that. If I keep them around. I can keep the flame rounds. I'm gonna leave a supply of gunpowder until I really need it. Oh, come to think of it. Use of gunpowder. Okay. So yeah, we're gonna find different high-grade gunpowder because that'll make different rounds. That makes sense. And potential liquor territory, so calm. Now we can take the scepter. I'll try to put Vinny down. Oh yeah, the helicopter crashes. And okay. Well, yeah, we get to see Leon.
Hey! Claire?
Oh, this is curious.
Leon! I'll be right there!
So, yeah, this has become a bit of a slideshow. And it did last time I played this at the exact same segment.
Leon, we really gotta stop meeting like this.
Are you alright? Police chopper, it just came out of nowhere.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Why does this specific scene cause
take it you don't
skipped
have-
frames?
No, I don't. It's good to see your face, though. How are you holding up?
Well, it won't last too long.
Hell of a night, huh?
Yeah. You find your brother?
I did, actually. He's... Just when you think it can't get any worse. Leon, you should get going.
No, it's not just you. When I was doing Leon's campaign, this same cutscene
about
also
me.
tanked the
Get yourself to safety.
frames for a while. It's fine on my end.
No, Leon, seriously.
It's
they're getting
just-
too fast. Please, just go.
Yeah, it's just the stream.
We're gonna make it. Both of us.
So it should start recovering once I'm out of this section.
I've got zombies every...
I don't know, it's only this part of the game.
Where? Marvin? Marvin, are you there?
I need the bolt cutters. So I'm going to use the up. Take these. And it should start to recover.
Jesus.
Oh yeah, I remember this room. It sucks. I want my knife back. Oh no, it probably broke. That would make a lot of sense, actually. Ah! Oh, you're coming through anyway.
You asshole.
Yeah, I'm not gonna stay dead. I don't have room for everything. Really? Don't have room for that either, but we need that. Getting a little annoyed now. So yeah, it looks like we've stopped skipping frames. It is just the rain, like the little rainy scene out there, that does it. Okay, I'm a little concerned because I don't know how I'm going to start getting rid of items. That's like, yeah, okay.
Shit!
He angry now? Not yet. It will be eventually. And yet that's just back outside, so that'll cause issues. Okay, so I need to get rid of something to get the electrical part. Well, better hope I don't need a flash grenade, I guess. Okay, now we can go grab the gunpowders. No, round handle after the gunpowders. Anything else? No, I don't think so. Round handle.
Okay. I gotta hurry.
Right, then round one was for West Office, West Office. Nope, that's this one, the downstairs. The difference between the acid and the yeah. No liquor? No, but this guy's back. Oh, no. Different zombie. This is definitely a liquor room. I remember it.
Seriously?
Ah. I don't think there's anything I hate more than those things. So this is the room I never fully explored in the last run. And no, we're not doing the slowly sneaking past strat anymore, because then there's 2 liquors in each room. Not even Moongrim. Okay, I mean, Moongrim isn't in Resident Evil, but if he was, I'd probably hate him more. That's true. Ah, yes, so that's where you get an entire extra weapon that's... I just didn't get in Leon's story. Okay. West office is... Oh yeah, I take the notes. I don't need to remember yet. I need to board up a window. That's what I need. Or just store some stuff and have a quick jog back. Plague Dog, good to see you. Happy Halloween. We're doing the spooks. Oh. That'll do for now. We need the battery. We can probably get everything in our bag that we didn't get from the STARS office room. Not get up. Good. Okay, what did I miss out on? Gunpowder. First aid. There was a flashbang, but I'm not going to grab that yet. This battery. battery acquired. I think the detonator is just in here, and we can. Don't remember if there's a liquor there now. No, I don't have the detonator yet. So the battery is for when I get the detonator. Will this be a... I've done a few episodes of Resident Evil already. This is episode 3. I think. Yeah, 3. So, I'm sort of alternating. Like, each day I'll swap between Elden and Resident Evil 2. And then if I do a stream on a bonus day, I'm doing Death's Door right now. And as I get through games, I'll swap them out. So next Elden Ring stream will be tomorrow. But I need to go now. Battery I don't need at the moment. Gunpowder I don't need at the moment. I'll keep that. And I need to unlock the safe in the west office, which is here. $115.7. Yeah. Hit pouch, really the best reward. And this office should be cleared. Yes. And there might be a liquor out here now. This corridor itself still has loot in it, apparently. So what have I missed? Oh yeah, I forgot about you.
Oh no.
That does the job. Oh, okay, so this part of the place is cleared out, so I'll explore down that end next. I need to be more thorough than I was in my Leon run. Loot? Loot. Now it's cleared. I'll take the gunpowder from the safety deposit room now. And where next? East office, I missed an herb. Sink I don't need to use right now. Operations room, I believe that door was locked. Yep. Buddy. Don't make a fuss, you can't get in. Still stuff in the shower room. But I think that's because there's a padlock. Yep, so we still don't have that combination. Armory has the submachine gun, but we can't get into that yet. Library held up by the jack. Never did discover the combo to that safe. It's quite a bit. Well, I need to figure out where exactly I'm going. Knife. Did I miss anything in here? Maybe the detonator was lying around and I just missed it. Or maybe not. No. The dial lock there at the top of the stairs. I can't do any of the clock tower stuff yet, that's way later. I am a little confused. No, that would take me back to the... No. I've done this once before, I should know this. Meeting room leads to that, leads to the fire escape again. Worth a look, worth a look. In case I've just forgotten something.
Son of a bitch.
Uh-oh.
Seriously?
So all that would do is take me downstairs again. Oh, is this, No, I don't have that yet. Don't have that yet. This room. Sorted. Excessive for one zombie. I mean, the one on the floor wasn't dead yet. It was gonna come back. Okay, get ready for some dropped frames. Maybe, for the rain. No, not this time. Alright.
Jesus.
Thank you for the pets. In emote form. Delay's huge because of that. Wow, I didn't even drop any frames on my end, so... Like, in my Streamlabs preview. What a weirdly iffy scene. Actual head pats. Thank you, Veritage. Oh, and a hydrate. Why not? Thank you. We do not have too much longer of this. because Sushi will be starting soon, and obviously we're going to raid into him. So, worst case scenario, I wander around a bit and figure things out off stream, like before the next one. For some reason, I'm just stumbling over everything. I haven't been back down here in a while. No items around there. Should be able to border... Oh. Another set of windows! Really? Everything grabs me because I'm very lovable. Can you actually break down that door? Because I'm ready. Where did the others go? I was hoping that could be a multi-kill. Anyway, this is what I needed to do. Whoa, you just jumped up. This is a resilient zombie. Knife broken, knife broken. Thank you for the head pats. Ah, yes, electronic gadgets. So the locker room, CAP. Right, okay, we have progress. Anything else? Nope. Records room we can't get into yet. Liquors yet? I feel like it's time for liquors. Thank you for immortalizing a reminder for me. Just plain rounds. But that's the shower room done. Now I need, I believe, upstairs. But I still don't remember that padlock. Get that eventually. better not be a second liquor here now. This thing's been slowly... No? Okay. Combo. So... Head, arrow, snake. Find Marvin again after the wet scene. Oh, come on. He's sort of lying down. Last I saw him. Oh, come on. You cannot hear me. Stay in your room. Okay, I only need to survive for a second longer. Can they actually break that down? Wait. Yeah, now we should find Marvin again. And he's not going to be looking so good. You getting up this time, Marvin? No? Marvin, hey. Nah, so he stays like that for a bit longer. Vinny, you are going to be on sushi duty in 5 minutes. Keeping an eye on when he goes online so we can raid him. If he's on time, it'll be 8 on the dot. We were supposed to get those pendants back now. That's the funny part, they're not. Okay, so... Just trying to think of the flow of things, because... I don't remember exactly... Oh yeah, I do a little downstairs section, and then I end up coming back through here. Yeah, okay, so I do get back here. That's right, and when I get back, Marvin's a zombie.
Good. We can get out of this hellhole. Hey, Marvin! Guess what? I think I found a way out! Marvin, come on. Let's get you out of here. Let's go. Are you okay?
Oh, no. Just go. Save yourself.
Come on. It's bad. We gotta get you to hospital
Please,
now.
Claire. We both know how this is going to end. Get out of the city.
I can't just leave you here.
Claire, please, go. Do this for me.
You got it, boss. See you later.
Okay. Hey, Marvin.
Thank you.
At least in Leon's story, he did, yeah. Oh. I'm not sure if I found this last time. Interesting. Don't need that anymore. I won't need those for a while. Put away the regular herbs. Take this mixed herb out. That'll be alright. I will actually. What are these for more ammo? Marvin isn't a survivor, it's good to add on the mix. Okay. You know, I know Sushi's about to start. He could already have started, so I'm gonna save here and do the outro. Please stick around if you want more fun, because Sushi is a blast. So, credits. Oh, yes, first this. So, there's our schedule for the rest of the week. So we've got Resi 2 for today. Naturally, you've seen it. Elden Ring tomorrow. Taking a break for Wednesday. Then Resi on Thursday. Death's Door on Friday. Break on Saturday. And Elden Ring on Sunday. And then, of course, assuming we still have Resident Evil to get through, more of that on the following Monday. But if I finish Resident Evil to my satisfaction, it could be something else. So yes, socials, if you want to find stream schedule updates and just natterings from me about the stream. YouTube VODs exist, Twitch VODs exist, all of my highlights are just the entire stream so they don't expire. Streamlabs is a donation link that can be found in the About section below. As always, be responsible, don't spend money you don't have. And let's move to the credits while I get ready to raid. Yes, thank you to Dart, Bagra, and Vinny for being my moderators. Thank you to Thick Loafy for following, and Palki for subscribing. Very generous of you. Let's go to Sushi's Halloween stream. I appreciate everyone who came round today. I've had a lot of fun. Hopefully we'll have fun in the next streams as well. Take care.